Greetings once again, Headwaters, friends, and family, to this video epistle. I've been wondering, with the shelter in place orders, travel bans, various restrictions, do you also have this sense that our whole country is being asked to do something like practice Lent together? Yes, the goals may differ, but there's something familiar about it. Perhaps the church, in her wisdom, has championed Lent throughout the centuries, knowing that there would always come a time when everyone's asked to go without. Because of Lent, the church then would be prepared to lead the way at such a time as this, offering practical help and holy hope. And with Holy Week right around the corner, beginning this Sunday, I wanted to talk about what's in our worship bags that you'll be getting in the next couple of days, as there's a little bit extra than we've previously done. So we'll just go through it. The first thing, of course, we're giving these Hello Neighbor cards out, and on the back it has our current information, so you'll still be receiving those. We also have envelopes for your tithes and offerings. I want to just say thank you so much for your outrageous generosity so far during this time. We also have new options that you can read about in the epistle about online giving if you'd like to tithe that way as well. And also just want to mention that we do have a benevolence fund set aside. If you need help in any way financially, we would love to help you out at this time. So just let me know, and we would love nothing more than to bless you with a financial gift. So the first thing is your bulletin for Palm Sunday. In the bulletin, there's just a couple things. There's the sermon outline. Also, on the flip side of the sermon outline is the pre-worship checklist, which just makes sure that you have the things that you need as you participate with us in the worship for this coming Sunday. One of the things that will be in there with your bag is Easter eggs. Unfortunately, we're not able to do the Easter egg hunt together as we would have on this Sunday. And I know how hard maybe it is for some of us to not be able to gather around for Easter. Let me just say a couple things on that real quick. The first one is Easter's a season. It's not a day. And if N.T. Wright can write this little helpful 700-page book on the resurrection, we have plenty to talk about. And whenever it is that we'll be able to gather again here, we will celebrate, and we'll celebrate the resurrection. So be looking forward to that, and more information coming as whenever that will be. So the one note I want to say about the Easter eggs, and there's more information in the bulletin as well as you can find on in the e-pistle or in the description below the video, is we want your kids to you to record a short video this Sunday of your kids finding Easter eggs. So 30-second video clip. There's instruction on what to do and how to get it to Hannah. And then as part of our worship service next Sunday, we want to put all those clips together so we can all see each other having fun looking for Easter eggs as part of our worship service video for next week. So again, there's all the instructions you need in your thing. Also, you'll have your craft for this Sunday that Miss Shelby will be teaching us about. Looking forward to that as always. It was so wonderful to see Evie this past week. And then with the start of Holy Week, here's the couple things. So you'll be receiving this packet of papers, and this is essentially a devotional thing for you and or your family to go through for Holy Week this week. So the first thing is a sheet about doing a finger labyrinth. So it has all the explanations here on what to do and how to participate in that. And then one of your sheets in your packets will be the finger labyrinth tool. I still want to offer, if anybody needs to get out of the house and would like to come over and walk the labyrinth at my place, that's still an option, but totally understand because of the situation if you just want to be hunkered down, so wanted to offer that as well. Just throw me a text, and we'll make sure that you're the only one using the labyrinth, you and your family, during that time that you set up for yourself. So still want to make that available anytime during Holy Week next week. The other thing I wanted to offer is this praying with your cup for Holy Week. Each day there will be a different prayer activity for you to do during Holy Week as you sit with your cup of tea or coffee and pray for the day and pray for certain things as you walk this journey of Holy Week. And then the last one is I didn't want adults to feel bad that they were getting missed out of coloring pages. So there's this little mini coloring book of Holy Week. And so what it is, it's super cool. On the one page, you have a picture depicting the day. So this is for Palm Sunday. It has a verse on the bottom. And then on the flip side, it talks a little bit about what Palm Sunday is, some text to read, and some prayerful thoughts, and just talking about the image that you're coloring. And so there's a variety of pages that will take you, actually both of these last two sheets will take you not only through Holy Week, but even a little bit after with Easter. So the last thing I want to mention that will also be in your worship packs this week is materials for our Good Friday Tenebrae service that we'll have up on Friday. So you'll have the bulletin that will just explain everything as far as what we're going to be doing for the Tenebrae service. And then there'll be a little pack. And this is a kit for you to use. Tenebrae just means darkness or shadows in Latin. And so one of the things that we do is we will walk through the last 7 sayings of Jesus, is after each saying we'll be putting out a candle. So there's little tea light candles in your pack for you to follow along and put out as well. And then within this bag, there's 2 crafts that we're going to invite you to participate in during that time as well. And there's explanation for both of those crafts, as well as everything you need in your worship folder for the Good Friday service. So it's kind of a lot in your worship bags this week, and I hope it helps all of us just enter into this sacred and special week. I'd like to close with just reading a text with you this morning. It's Romans chapter 12, and I'll be reading from the Message. So here's what I want you to do, God helping you. Take your everyday, ordinary life, your sleeping, eating, homebound self-isolation and walking around, and place it before God as an offering. Embracing what God does for you is the best thing you can do for Him. Don't become so well adjusted to culture that you fit into it without even thinking. Instead, fix your attention on God. You'll be changed from the inside out. Readily recognize what He wants from you and quickly respond to it. Unlike the culture around you, always dragging you down to its level of immaturity, God brings the best out of you and develops well-formed maturity in you. So love from the center of who you are and don't fake it. Run for dear life from evil. Hold on to dear life to good. Be good friends who love deeply and practice playing second fiddle. And don't burn out. Brothers and sisters, keep yourselves fueled and aflame. Be alert servants of the Master, cheerfully expectant. Don't quit in hard times. Persevere. Pray all the harder. Help needy Christians and be inventive in hospitality. May this be our prayer as we enter into Holy Week, together yet apart. Blessings, brothers and sisters. Amen and amen.